All week long, we've tackled spring cleaning topics here on the show. Experts have weighed in on vacuum attachments, closet organization, and stylish storage options for your home. Well, now we're turning the microphone over to you. We asked social media producer Chelsea Fairborn to round up the best cleaning tips and tricks that you sent our way as part of our Spring Into Clean series and partner contest. But first things first, I'll just turn the spotlight on you, my cute friend. What's your spring cleaning routine?
I don't have a great one or anything that's super set other than I put a scrunchie up in my hair.
Yeah, hair's
rock
gotta
it.
be
You
out.
gotta do that. One little trick that's worked for me, I create a master list
Okay.
and then I have little sticky notes and I'll write 3 little tasks that are so simple. So if it's like, spray the mirror, wipe the mirror down, clean out the right drawer, clean out the left drawer, and then I can cross those 3 off. I feel accomplished. Break out a new sticky note, the next 3 tasks. It's like very simple-minded, but it works for me.
And there are a couple psychology components at play there. The sticky notes.
Yes.
The manual cross off the list.
Exactly.
Like satisfaction really
Makes
goes
you
up.
feel productive.
Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to reevaluate my cleaning routine right now because I used to there was nothing I loved more than like devoting an entire Saturday morning to cleaning my house top to bottom, stripping down all the beds, hitting all the bathrooms. And now with 2 kids 2 and under, I'm having to like trickle it along. Like there's
it looks a little different.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a dedicated cleaning day. I'm like maintaining and trying to keep up and make sure sippies
I'll share my sticky notes.
Thank you. I need a pack. I need a pack. Let's dive into some viewer solutions. You said there was a common theme that kind of surfaced in all of the comments we received.
Yes, common theme was to make it fun, to make it interactive. Nobody really likes cleaning. I mean, there are those random people that might, but the general common theme was that people were looking for a way to spice that up. So the thing that came to mind for me was that cleaning scene in Mrs. Doubtfire, where she breaks out the vacuum, dances, like does whatever you have to do to make it fun. And so that was a common theme with our viewers is they're turning on the music, they're dancing, they've got whatever they can find to make it fun.
Robin Williams
like
and those hip thrusts.
Yes.
Those hip circles. He had it going. That's a fun scene for sure. So just music, whatever it takes just to make it fun. All right, Jenny Morgan had kind of a cleaning game that she sent in.
So hers is my favorite. She describes her game. She says, vacuuming was a game that I called Shark Attack. The vacuum was a hungry shark, and in order to feed him and make him happy, he had to eat all the sea creatures and the plankton in the ocean. So that was the little specks on the dirty floor. And then she went on to say that her kids that didn't get to be the shark were the fish. And so the shark would chase them around the house, and that was their way of making it fun. So the kids got to be engaged and interact and kept them vacuuming without the whining.
That's hilarious. We're looking at a cleaning chart, it looks like.
Yeah, so another chore, this is a chore chart from one of our viewers. It's from Brenda Knowlton. She really likes breaking it down simply for her kids. They can tackle tasks, and it rotates weekly, so they get to move on one at a time and rotate through their responsibilities.
I like the illustrations. I mean, it's so down on their level, right?
Yep.
And the fact that she's mixing it up for her kids week to week probably keeps variety and interest.
And they get to go and move it.
Yeah.
They get to move their spot.
All right, let's see. We have a viewer who, is this a game that she plays?
Yes, so the way that this is her version of a game. She says, I make little games for myself. It gets the work done, it puts some fun into it. You start doing things really fast and have an excitement by the end of the day. So her thing, one of her games, she will clean out a shelf in her fridge every hour on the hour. So it takes her about 10, 15 minutes. And then she finishes, moves on to the next thing. Or the other thing that she does, she will do something that she really likes. So for her, it's sewing for 45 minutes, and then she'll tackle something for 15 minutes.
There's something about that time element, too. I have a lot of girlfriends who will look at, like, the disaster zone, known as their kitchen, and set a timer. And just say, I'm going to race myself, essentially, as the little egg timer is ticking in the background. So I like that adrenaline pumping.
And you have something to look forward to. So if it's a hobby that you're getting back to, then you just take a little break. It's not the bulk of the time, it's just a small fraction, and then you can get back to what you actually like to do.
Good ideas. Last but not least, set up this final one for us.
So last one, this is from Jelaine Whitmer, and she says that her entire cleaning routine starts with her kitchen sink. So that sets the tone. So she sent us a little clip.
Let's take a look.
Hi Studio 5, it's Jelaine, and I just wanted to share with you how I rock my cleaning routine. I rock my cleaning routine by keeping my kitchen sink spotless. At night, after everyone's in bed, get it all nice and shiny and clean, because the kitchen sink is one of the first things I see in the morning. When that's shiny and pretty, that motivates me to keep the kitchen counters clean. And when the kitchen counters are clean, it motivates me to keep the floor clean, and that just naturally leads into the next room. So, I know it sounds simple, but when that's shiny and pretty, it motivates me to want everything else to be shiny and pretty. And when it comes to cleaning, motivation is the key. Thanks.
I love that. And there is something, too, in addition to what she said about kind of one thing leads to the next, the clean palette in the morning. When you wake up and your sink is empty and your counter is clear, it kind of sets a good pace for the day.
There were so many comments like that. I mean, whether it's the kitchen sink or a 10-minute click or pickup before bedtime, that was, you want to start with that clean slate. It makes everything more attainable and more doable. And our viewers had great tips.
They really did. Thanks for sharing, combing through the hundreds of tips that we received. And you can, too, look forward to those tips. If you head over to our Facebook page, sometimes it's great just to girlfriend share and see what other people are doing, how you can do it better. Thanks again, Chelsea.